Today is going to be incredible. I'm going to take you through my entire OpenClaw mission control. This is my entire set of custom tools, my OpenClaw built for myself. I'm going to walk through how it all works, how you can build it yourself, how you can improve your life with it, all the amazing things going on in it. If you're brand new to AI agents, brand new to OpenClaw, or an OpenClaw Pro, you're going to get something out of this today. You're going to learn a ton. This is the Wednesday live stream. This is going to be a marathon of me taking you through value, chatting, talking in the chat. Feel free to ask any questions you want in the chat. Feel free to go into the replies if you're watching the replay of this and ask any questions you got. I'll go back and answer them. Happy Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. We got a lot of other things going on. A lot of other things going on we'll talk about too. I'm testing Hermes agent. We're testing that out. We'll talk about that for a little bit. I have a final recommendation for Claude Code versus Codex. Final recommendation for Claude Code versus Codex. That's coming up. That's coming up in a second as well. We have a lot to talk. Nemo Claw. Hell, we'll even go through this. You guys ready for this? We'll even go through the big news of the week. You ready for the big news of the week? The big news of the week, which was I went to Nvidia and I met Peter Steinberger. It happened. It finally happened. I met Peter Steinberger. It happened. He played it cool. He acted like he had no idea who I was. Even though he follows me on X and interacts with my content. I don't know. I guess like you just get so popular and, powerful and create so much content that people are just like, oh, don't know who you are. It's fine. I don't have an ego about it. It's fine. Just going to make me work harder. It's fine. I don't have an ego about it. I don't have an ego about the fact that they didn't include my tweets in the Nvidia montage. I don't have an ego about the fact they've given every other AI creator on planet Earth a free DGX Spark, except for me. I don't have an ego about it. That's fine. It's going to drive me harder. Leave a like down below. Let's get more people into the stream. Leave a like down below. Let's get this party started. The more people in the stream, the more fun we have in the chat, the more fun we have overall. Who's frame mogging who? Peter frame mogged the hell out of you, Bo? He frame mogged me. Are you serious? I frame mogged him. You think he frame mogged me? I frame mogged him. You kidding me? He's wearing lobster ears. Someone wearing lobster ears doesn't do the frame mogging. Are you kidding me? When DGX Station, I'm already reaching out. Here's the thing with DGX Station, dude. It's not in production yet. They're not ready. They're not ready. Listen, when they're ready, I want one, and I'm going to get one. I'll spend $100,000 if I have to. I'm going to do it. I'll spend $100,000, but they're not ready yet. I've already reached out to all the companies. They're not ready yet. Alex has the better lighting. Yeah, I mean, no offense to the guy who created OpenClaw, but I think I look better. Peter blocked me on X. I have no idea why. Did you talk about crypto? I mean, this live stream probably just got shadow banned right now for me saying the word crypto in the first 7 minutes. He blocks anyone who mentions it or has replies that look like AI replies. He absolutely jogged you, but we love you either way, LOL. No, he didn't jog me. I jogged him. Are you going to be dropping a prompt for mission control? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'll drop. You want me to drop a prompt? You're too lazy to go into your OpenClaw and say, hey, build me a mission control. So you want me to drop a prompt for you? I'll do that. That's fine. I'll do that. Just notice the Kanye reference in the tweet. You've advanced. I've been doing Kanye references in everything I do for a long time. You clearly don't know the Alex Finn lore. I mistakenly referred to my agent as Henry. My wife was like, who's Henry? I thought your assistant's name was Dennis. Just listen. Henry's taken over. That's all I'll say is Henry's taken over. I'll just say this, in the next month or so, you might be able to use Henry. Let's just say that in the next month or so, you might be able to use Henry. Will this be recorded? This is a YouTube live stream. Of course it will be. You can go back and watch any of my other YouTube. Is this your first live stream on YouTube? Oh, I got to do the thing where I put the chat on the screen. There you go. Do we like medium font? I feel like I like medium font. There you go. $2 from Jay Gavin Ray. Cursor Cloud for the GB300 instead of DGX Station. Cruzo Cloud for the GB. I don't want cloud. I want to own it. I don't want cloud. How the hell did Matt Berman get the 750 gigabyte RAM monster from Dell? When are they dropping off years? So a couple of things there. I'm not friends with a ton of creators, AI creators. Ray Fernando is probably my closest friend in this space. Matt Berman, I consider a friend. I don't know if he'd consider me a friend. I consider him a friend. Hung out with Matt Wolf at the event. I basically, Matt Wolf, Matt Berman, and Ray Fernando, like the only guys I hung out with at Nvidia. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff in the content industry. There's a lot of weird stuff. A lot of weird stuff. People taking shots at you left and right. I do my thing. I try to stay in my own lane. You know, it's best if you're doing content, just stay in your own lane. Don't worry about other people. If you worried about every other person who got a little bit more attention, who got GB300, 750 gigabyte RAM monsters from Dell, it'd just be too stressful of a situation. So, listen, I think when they come out, I'll be able to test one. If not from Dell, maybe Asus. They're coming from like 20 different companies. So we'll see what happens. If not, I'll just buy one. I don't care. Listen, if no company on planet Earth ever supports me, I'm fine with it. I'm doing my own thing. I don't need these companies to send me free stuff. I got a Hermes in test. I don't know what that means. I have no idea why my mission control looks horrible when using Opus 4.6. So let's talk about, should we talk about what did me and Peter Steinberger talk about? So Peter Steinberger, and maybe this is why he may not like me. I don't know. I'm a big like open source or open models guy. Like I believe open models are the future. I believe everyone's open claws and agents will be run by open models and local models in the future. And he's tweeted like, oh, that's a bad idea. They're not as secure, blah, blah, blah. So I asked him like, dude, the whole focus of this like Nvidia event was Nemotron 3 and like running local models. Like that was everything. Like Nvidia made this huge pivot to local models and they made their own. It's like, you know, you've been on records being anti that before. Like, so what's the story? You pro it or you anti it? You support it being an OpenClaw? And there was like an Nvidia rep standing next to him, like listening to all the questions. And he's like, oh, you know, I just think some of the smaller models were not good. And now I think Nemotron's good. So I'm fine with it. I'm like, all right, whatever you say. And then, I mean, obviously I think Peter Steinberger's the GOAT. He created, I told him this, I'm like, you created technology that I've absolutely fallen in love with. And as a byproduct of me falling in love with it, all my content is blown up. And he's like, okay, thanks. Like I don't know. He just had no interest. We talked for a little bit. It is what it is. I mean, I'm sure he does, whatever. It is what it is. Listen, we keep going. How much do you charge for an hour of consulting? $10 million. I think there's if you go into the Vibe Coding Academy link down below, I think I have like a premium tier where you can get an hour a month with me if you want. There's a premium tier in the Vibe Coding Academy. Link down below. Alex, you're killing it, man. I look forward to learning with FinFam. Whatever ranch. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. All right. Testing a Hermes agent on its own Mac profile. I just started testing Hermes agent this morning. I'm going to have more info on that soon. Are people interested in that? Do people here, have you heard of Hermes agent? Have you heard of it? Is it a thing people have heard of? I'm curious because I'll start creating content on it if that's something people have heard of. Best part about the conference, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a conference guy. I'm not a conference guy, and I strongly believe networking is overrated. I'm going to be honest with you. I think conferences and networking are wildly overrated. I think that if you just work very hard and build your skills and try to create as much output as you can, people will want to naturally network with you. You won't have to go to conferences to network with other people. Like, I believe if I go to a conference for 8 hours and try to network with people, I believe me working as hard and focused as I can for 8 hours will have better results, will lead to more success in the future. I just think, I think the best networking strategy on planet Earth is work as hard as humanly possible, and you'll naturally attract other people to want to do things with you. I think that's the best networking strategy in the world. I think a bad networking strategy is spending hours, days, weeks, and years of your life going to conferences, trying to talk to as many people as you can. I think that's a bad networking strategy that leads to an absolute tremendous waste of time. I think I can't think of one conference that's worth going to. The only conference I want to go to is E3 because I'm a big video game nerd, and but that's never happening again. My entire time in elementary school, middle school, I go, oh, I can't wait to be an adult so I can afford to go to E3, and then I become an adult and they cancel E3. How could they do that? There's a balance? No, I don't think there's a balance. The correct balance, Ronito 2030, is just working as hard as you can. The moment you start creating cool things, everyone wants to associate with you. That's the best networking. Are you ever going to publish your mission control? If yes, when? Yes, I will publish it. I don't know when. I don't know when. It is what it is. I don't know when. When I feel like it's in good shape. When I feel like it's in good shape. Like, if you just work as hard as humanly possible and build your skills as much as you can and learn as much as you can, good things will happen. That's it. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Just work as hard as you can and good things will happen. You don't need to go to networking events. Networking events are largely a waste of time. Oh, you want to go through my mission control? Nvidia owns OpenClaw Enterprise. Set up my OpenClaw today, $20 mini max plan to run my model. Figured stuff out with your videos and Claude in the browser. My brain feels good. Old dogs can learn new shit. Patrick, keep it. Patrick, keep it. That's what I'm talking about. It feels good. It feels good creating things. It feels good creating things. It just feels good just creating. What do you think of international models? How much are they better than local models? Is that like a joke? Is that like a, were you trying to make like a humorous ha 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 joke? Is Studio the pinnacle for Mac, or what is it? Yeah, if you want the best Apple device is the Mac Studio. I'm honestly not too shocked. I'm using GPT-5.4 at the moment and tried making a mission control, but it looks cheap. Okay, so let's cover Codex versus Claude Code real quick. Let's cover Codex versus Claude Code. Last month, I've been going hardcore to Codex. Last month, I've been going hardcore to Codex. FinFan, yeah, I mean, we're the best looking crew on planet Earth. Is this the new office? Yes, this is the new office, the new studio. There is another apartment on the other side of this wall. I have no idea how soundproof these walls are. I have no idea. I don't know if they can hear everything. My last apartment, there was no one on the other side of the wall. This apartment, there's someone like directly on the other side of the wall. I do not know how soundproof this is. They are going to hate me. They are going to hate me by the end of this if they can hear me. They are going to hate me. Nerds have no social skills, bro. I don't know. Anyway, real quick before I go into mission control, Codex versus Claude Code. I went hardcore. Oh, also side note before I go into recommendations, one thing I got to say, I think I'm like officially like, I don't want to say it because it's such a stupid thing to proclaim as a creator, but like, you're not going to see me do sponsorships unless I'm using the product. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. It feels like every piece of content I'm watching in AI right now is sponsored, which is nothing wrong with sponsorships. The issue is there's so many of these sponsorships. I know for a fact these people are not using the product. Like I know for a stone cold fact that like a lot of these sponsorships, the person, the creator doing the sponsorship is not using the product and does not believe in the product whatsoever. And I think that's kind of fucked up, to be honest with you. I think that's a fucked up thing to do, to recommend something to your audience when you're not even using it and you don't believe in it yourself. So I just want to say this. I've done maybe 2 sponsorships in the history of this channel. We got to 150K subscribers, like 2 sponsorships last year, and that was it. And I used both products. You're not going to see me doing any sponsorships with companies I'm not hardcore using. And I'm trying to avoid all sponsorships overall. I will, like, if Anthropic reaches out to me right now and is like, hey, Claude Code wants to sponsor you, I'm like, hell yeah, sponsor every single thing I do because I love Claude Code, right? But like these Hostinger ads, man, bro, none of these creators are using Hostinger. None of these creators are using Hostinger to host their OpenClaw. None of them. I'll tell you this right now. There is not a single creator on planet Earth who told you to use Hostinger who is using Hostinger for their OpenClaw. Not a single one. Not a single one. And this is not an attack on them. Do whatever you want. Get your bag. Make your money. I'll just say this. You'll never in a million years see me shill Hostinger. Never in a million years. I just think, I don't want to preach. I don't want to tell people what to do, but you can't attack other people and then shill Hostinger 5 minutes later. You can't. You can't. I know for a fact you ain't using Hostinger. I know for a fact. I just feel like you degrade trust. I just feel like you degrade trust. They offered me $30,000 to shill Hostinger and I turned it down. $30,000. And there are bigger channels out there. So I'm sure they got more than $30,000. I mean, PewDiePie just did a friggin' Hostinger ad. Like, what are we doing? Like, you're going to take $30,000 and totally sell out your image? This is the greatest ad of all time. All right, then let me make it very clear. Don't use Hostinger. Do not use it. It's crap. It's crap. Is that it? There, did I cancel out the ad? You said Hostinger, you might as well be sponsored. It's crap. It's awful. Don't use it. There, did I cancel out the talking about it? Don't use it. It's crap. It'll potentially hack you, allegedly. There. I don't know. Basically what I'm saying is, this is basically what I'm saying. Why is it crap? Just so people don't believe I'm sponsored by it. Me saying it's crap shows you that I'm not sponsored by them. I don't use it, so I don't know. But I'm not going to recommend something I don't use. What I'm saying is, point being is, something I preach a lot in my content on my channel is you should be creating content. Distribution is the moat of the future. When you can just vibe code anything you want. When you can just vibe code anything you want, the only mode is distribution, right? And so you got to be creating content. And if you create content, don't just sell out. Don't just sell out and shill anyone who gives you $1. That's all I'm going to say, because you're going to lose a lot of trust. I was watching Ray's live stream when you met Peter. It was funny when Peter scoffed that it seems everyone else is making money off OpenClaw but him. But you said OpenClaw changed your business. I didn't. That's the only questionable thing Peter said to me. That's the only thing I questioned. I was like, huh? Where I was like, yeah, OpenClaw's exploded my business. And he said, well, at least someone's making money off OpenClaw. And it's like, bro, didn't you just sell OpenClaw to OpenAI? Didn't you just make like generational wealth off of it? Aren't you being invited for speaking engagements every 5 seconds on every event on planet Earth? Aren't you like the #1 rock star in like all of that? Like, what are you at least someone's making money off OpenClaw? Bro, you've made more money off OpenClaw than the rest of the world times 10. What are you talking about? At least someone's making money off OpenClaw? As if you didn't just sell your company for potentially hundreds of millions of dollars. What are you talking about? At least someone's making money. It was like I don't know, maybe it was just like a reflex that he had from before he sold OpenClaw. I was like, oh, at least someone's making, and like it just came out. He didn't really think, I don't know. That was kind of funny. Mission Control, are you at all disappointed by meeting Peter? No, it was sick. I'm glad I met him. Oh, the people who won the OpenAI Pro competition, have some patience. I sent it to them. They are fixing it. They're going to get you the 3 months. Hermes Greek guy with wing slippers. Sure, I heard of him. Alex, help 101. Where do we find 101 OpenClaw to troubleshoot download? I put out a video like literally yesterday. It's blowing up. It's going viral. Yesterday. Check it out. TJ Cosgrove, $9.99. Let's partner. I got industry funds and major industry problems we can solve together. Money, 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 money. It says TJ Cosgrove with the $9.99 donation. No, thank you, but thanks for the $10. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Not looking to partner, but thank you. I appreciate that. Very kind donation. If you want to keep sending me money and keep pitching me, that's totally fine too. But yeah, I don't know. I got industry funds. I got industry funds too. Major industry problem we can solve together. I don't know. Thank you though. I appreciate the $9.99. Means a lot. You're a fucking goat, Alex. Thank you. Now getting a Mac Studio M2 Ultra 128. That's a good computer. That's a good computer. That gives you total freedom to be yourself. Yeah, if you start taking ads left and right, you can't say what you want. You can't shit on people that give you free money like I just did. If I'm taking like, I went to the Nvidia event. I went straight up to the Nvidia guy and I'm like, why aren't you partnering with me? Like, why are you partnering with everyone else and giving everyone else free DJX Sparks? And why did I not get a single DJX Spark? He's like, I don't know. Let's just talk soon. I'm like, all right. Probably because I shit on people give me free money in the live stream. I don't know. I strongly prefer freedom over being controlled by AI companies. So it is what it is. Wild, they offered you $30,000. Yeah, $30,000 was a lot. Basically a car. Basically a car. What do you use for websites? Vercel. I use Vercel for pretty much all they offer. It's a very good tool. Don't deploy mission control. Keep it local. 100%. I got conned into getting Hostinger. Going to try it and get a refund if possible. I mean, I'm not saying it's a con or a scam. Yeah, Peter's making a bag. 8 weeks of work. At least made 8 figures, man. What's he talking about? No one, he's the only one to make it. No one else is making money. He didn't even do it for the money. Already made a ton of money off his first product and couldn't handle being retired. I think he needs sleep. LOL. He made a good product. He made a good product. Alex, what did you think of the machine that Matt Berman got from Nvidia? Unbelievable. Yeah, it's incredible. 750 gigabyte unified memory. That's amazing. Really good. Really happy for him. Incredible. Matt Berman's a very, very, very nice guy. And he's working on some very cool things he showed me. Definitely, I like him. I recommend his channel. Hostinger is fine. Don't use the one-click setup. Look up how to set up manually. No, just host everything locally. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Tesla Rob Robotaxi. Love your content. Thank you, Tesla Rob Robotaxi. I have 2 Teslas. Well, I have 1 Tesla. My girlfriend has a Tesla as well. I got a Cybertruck. I love the Cybertruck. Teslas are amazing. I'm a big Tesla fan. I'm a shareholder as well. By the way, my new Mac Studio arrives tomorrow. LFG. Let's go, Mr. ENF. Let's go, man. Good purchase. Good purchase. You know what else arrives tomorrow, Mr. ENF? Crimson Desert. I took a break from gaming. I'm going to take a break from my break and play Crimson Desert tomorrow. I'm taking a break from my break and playing Crimson Desert tomorrow. It is what it is. I have 1 Cyber Beast, 1 Model 3, and 9 Model Y. As in you have 9 Model Ys? As in like you have 11 cars? Is that what you're saying? What are you saying? Are you telling me you own 11 cars? Is that what you're saying? Did I read the message correct? Correct? I have a fleet? What the hell are you doing with 11 cars? Why do you need 11 cars? Are you just like investing for the future of like waiting for Robotaxi? Like, do we even? So you just bought 11 cars with the assumption that you're just going to be able to put them all in the robo-taxi fleet? I love it, man. Shout out to you. That's some deep faith. Listen, I have faith in Elon Musk, but 11 cars faith. I don't know. I got 11 cars faith. I mean, I bought a freaking Cybertruck, so I do have a good amount of faith. I did buy a Cybertruck, but 11 cars, man, good on you. Me and my Tesla shares, thank you. Yeah, I used to work for Tesla. All right, that's great, man. What'd you do? I kind of know the plan. Always got the insider information. I love it. Well, I got the shares. I'm holding the shares, baby. I got faith too. I got the Cybertruck. The girlfriend's got the new Model Y. We love it. Everything about it's amazing. A full self-driving is the craziest technology of all time, other than OpenClaw. Maintenance tech and awesome. That's sick. Love the content, Alex. Would love to see a guide on how to set up mission control like yours. All right, should we do it? Hold the shares. I have 1,200. Bro, I'm holding. I haven't sold a single share. I bought several years ago. I haven't sold a single one. Did you see Claude's giving people double usage during off-peak hours? I did see that. Although then I saw another tweet from a guy that's like, this is classic strategy for lowering limits. Like they double the limits. And then once the double limits are over, the new limits are actually lower than they were before. So and you don't really notice it because the limits were doubled. I hope that's not what they're doing, but that might be what they're doing. They're never going to sponsor me after I just said that, but whatever. I guess I gave up on sponsorship, so it is what it is. What do you think about using Gemini for the brain versus Claude? Says Kuman Inget some. I'm just going to be honest. Shout out Google. Love Google. I'm another Google shareholder, but I've heard nothing but negative reviews about Gemini as the brain for OpenClaw. Nothing but negative reviews. Claude's the king. Claude's the GOAT. Should we go into, let's go into mission control. It's what I promised in the title. We should probably do it. Heard something about OpenAI reconsidering their pro plan as well. I don't think they're going to reconsider it. I mean, listen, I'll say this. I don't think the cost of tokens are going to go down. I think the cost of tokens are only going up. I think they're only going up. I do not think they'll be going down anytime soon. I think we'll probably have $1,000 plans, pro plans in the near future for every one of the companies. I think limits will continue to slowly creep down. I don't think the cost of tokens are trending towards zero. I don't think so. I think we're a very long way from there. That's why I strongly believe in local models. That's why I strongly believe in buying your own hardware. That's why I'm probably going to buy the $100,000 DJX station when that comes out in the next couple months. I do not believe in the cost of tokens going down anytime soon. Maybe like 30 years in the future, but not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I'm going to subscribe to your class 2 next month. I'm super excited. I'm going to subscribe paying the high month. Let's go. Tesla Rob, listen, man. With your 1,200 shares of you're spot on, chicken man. Why'd you call me chicken man? With your 1,200 shares, listen, I'm going to stay subscribed to Full Self-Driving. I'm going to buy more Teslas. I'm going to do whatever I can to pump up your stock. You join my class, I pump up your stock, baby. Let's go. Codex versus Claude Code. I used Codex very hardcore the last couple months. I absolutely loved it. I've been using Codex hardcore the last few months. I absolutely loved it. Last night, I was like, hey, let's see what's new with Claude Code. I went back to Claude Code, had it build out what I was building in Codex. It built it significantly better. I'm sorry. It did. It looked way better. I'd show you what it built, but like it's kind of top secret. But it looked significantly better. I'm back on Claude Code. I know OpenAI just reached out to me last week and gave me a whole bunch of free stuff. Yeah, but I got to be honest. I'm not going to allow partnerships to change my opinions on things. I used Claude Code last night for the first time in like a month, and I really liked the output. I'm just going to leave it at that. So it is what it is. I'm back on Claude Code. It is what it is. For me personally, Gemini is the most successful for me as the brain. Everything else I ask, it does first try. Oh, nice. I haven't tried it because I just, anything powered by Gemini for me just hasn't lived up to it. And Claude has just been the best for me. It just is. Even though Anthropic's banning people left and right, and I don't like that at all. I think that's a bad idea. I just have to be honest. Claude's been the best for OpenClaw, and now it's been the best for coding for me. Where's Patrick when you need him? Patrick's the man. Gave away like what, a 200 subscriptions last one. Michael Lovedorf, 3196 with a 999 hardcore FinFam member. Michael Lovedorf, what do you think NVIDIA's answer is going to be for end users? Their talk centered around open source models and personal agents, but hardware is becoming so expensive the end user can't capitalize. Well, a few things, Michael Lovedorf. I think NVIDIA going all in on open models is the best news of the last several years. I think NVIDIA going all in on open models is the best news of the last several years. We needed an American company to do it. We needed an American company to enter the open source race. NVIDIA has done it. Now you take a step back and you think about it. What's stopping NVIDIA from winning the AI war? Bro, someone time that dude out. Is someone spamming? Yeah, someone's spamming. Someone's spamming. We'll put him in timeout. At least he's not being toxic, but if you spam, you're getting banned. Someone answered his question, said, no, don't negotiate with terrorists. If someone's spamming, don't answer them. Don't answer. If someone spams and you answer, it shows that their strategy of spamming worked. Do not answer the spammer. Let's do a quick thought exercise. NVIDIA decides they want to enter the model race, which it appears they did, right? They released Nemotron 3, which is a very strong model. It's a legit, I don't care if it's a legit question. If you spam, don't negotiate with terrorists. If you spam, don't answer the question. What's stopping them? NVIDIA, how much Adderall do you consume daily? First of all, my name's not Alec, it's Alex. And I don't take Adderall. I don't take anything. I live life raw dog. I raw dog life. I'm not on anything. I'm on fiber. I take fiber every morning so I can poop better. Other than that, no pills, no meds, nothing. I raw dog life. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm living life in like assembly. I'm living life in like assembly code, just the closest to the metal as you possibly can. If you're taking Adderall and this and that and meds and antidepressants, you're like abstracting life to like the 10th level. You're like DLSS 5, like just abstracting it to the highest level possible. I'm in the assembly code of life. I'm in like the binary of life. I'm in like the zeros and ones of life. No meds, no Adderall. I wake up and I'm just like I'm in like the GPU. I'm in like the GPU of life. I'm like directly in the source. I'm in the source code of life. If you're like waking up and taking Adderall and all these other things, you're like in like ChatGPT, you're abstracted to like ChatGPT levels. You're like prompting life. Your experience of life is like just prompting. I'm in like the machine learning algorithm, like doing like the matrix multiplication. And you're sitting there, you're vibe coding life. You're vibe coding life. I wake up, I take fiber, I have a nice smooth poop, and I just enjoy drifting. Don't tell me if I'm drifting. Original question. I think NVIDIA, I think the price of hardware comes down in the next few years, and they have really good local models, and everyone has super intelligence locally, and life's amazing. What about caffeine? I do drink coffee. Is that hypocritical that I just said all that I also drink coffee? I take fiber in coffee. I drink coffee and I take fiber. I like the taste of coffee. I'm going to be honest. It's mostly about the taste. I like the taste of coffee. I think coffee is like the best tasting thing other than chocolate. You're good for not being bought and being true, says Kosher Kid. That's what I'm talking about, Kosher Kid. I had a little matzah this morning. You mix a little matzah with the eggs, a little kosher matzah. What about Nemotron? How's it work? It's just OpenClaw, but with more security. It's just OpenClaw and more security. Lemon is great for you and helps poop too. I have a good amount of lemon. Lemon water? I don't do lemon water, but I put lemon in everything I do. I like the long grass. What does that mean? Why do people think being enthusiastic equals you're on? I feel sorry for people who can't. It's crazy. Not that there's anything wrong with taking Adderall, but it's crazy the amount of people, and I'll go into mission control in a second. I know we're like 40 minutes in. I haven't talked about mission control. We're going to go into mission control in a second. But one thing I'll say is the people who like get angry and upset at you for getting excited about things are like the worst people on planet Earth. Like, I love OpenClaw. I'm legitimately very excited about it. I love it. It gives me energy. It gives me life. It gives me life power. And then I put out a video of me being very excited about it. And like the first comment is like, dude, you're hyping it too much. You're hyping it too much. And it's like, is your objection that I'm too excited about it? Or is your objection that I'm lying? Which one is it? If you think I'm lying, tell me what I'm lying about. If you're just angry that I'm excited about it, well, then go fuck yourself. Like, oh, you're too excited? Stop being so happy. Stop being so happy about things. Stop loving something too much. Like, that's your objection. Every time I do anything on X, 100 replies. Oh, you're hyping it too much. You're a hype boy. What does that mean? Do you think I'm lying, or do you think I'm just too excited? If you think I'm lying, then just tell me what you think I'm lying about. I'm happy to debate you. Tell me what you think I lied about. I'm happy to debate you. But if you're just angry that I'm like really excited, go fuck yourself. You're angry that I'm excited. You're angry that I'm happy. That makes you angry that I'm happy. That I wake up and I think, oh, tech is amazing, AI is amazing, OpenClaw is amazing. That pisses you off. Go fuck yourself. I'll be happy about whatever I want. If you think I'm lying, that's another thing. But damn straight, I'm a hype boy. Damn straight, I'm a hype boy. Damn straight, I'm an OpenClaw hype boy. Damn straight, I'm an AI hype boy. Damn straight. I don't want to do anything in life unless I'm a hype boy. I don't do things unless I'm a hype boy about it. If I'm not a hype boy about it, why would I do it? I want to be hype. What is hype? Being excited. Don't do anything in hype. Don't do anything in life unless you're a hype boy about it. That's my tip. That's my advice. Don't do it. If you wake up and you're not a hype boy, go back to sleep and never wake up again until you find something to be hype boy about. Oh, you're just an OpenClaw hype boy. Yeah, damn straight. Fuck you. Damn straight, I'm a hype boy. Go fuck yourself. You're amazing. I love vibe. Don't ever change. Thank you for the 199 pretty unknown 401. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I hope you're a hype girl. Pretty unknown 401. Nah, coffee is healthy. Coffee is healthy. Coffee is healthy. Yes, coffee is a drug. You're on drugs. All right, whatever. Shut up, narc. All right. Oh, let's do it. Mission control. Took me 40 minutes to get to it. First 20 comments on this replay after this live stream was done. It was like, whoa, you didn't even talk about the thing you put in the title. People on YouTube don't understand like what a live stream is. It's crazy. Mission control. First screen, tasked. And yes, I am using ChatGPT Atlas as my browser. It's my daily driver. Suck it. I don't care. Wait till you try my new vibe-coated fiber coffee. The only issue with the fiber, man, is if I don't take the fiber, my poop is like 10 times worse the next few days. And it makes you think, damn, am I like dependent on the fiber to poop now? Alex Finn, look up drinking lemon water first thing in the morning. Arguably better than fiber. So what do you want me to do? Buy a bunch of lemons and squeeze it into water? Is that the recommendation? Because you don't want me using like the fake lemon water, right? Like with in the bottle. You want me actually squeezing lemons, right? Is that what you want me to do? It gives you a tech boner, bro. Just say, yeah, it gives me a tech boner. What's wrong with that? You're allowed to have a tech boner. Listen, is any AI company on planet Earth going to ever sponsor me? No, they're not. Is this the reason why Nvidia hasn't sent me a free DGX Spark and I had to buy it myself while every other AI creator on planet Earth got a free DGX Spark? Yes, this is the reason, because I read these comments. Because I read the comments that talk about tech boners and I read the comments that say goonthropic. Yes. No, fuck it, whatever. It's more fun. It's more fun saying tech boner on stream. Fuck it. Who cares? So what? No, so what? Cursor's not going to sponsor me. Cursor's not going to sponsor me because I said tech boner on stream. Whatever. Who gives a shit? It's more fun this way. We're allowed to have a little bit more fun. If someone hasn't installed OpenClaw yet, should they go with NemoClaw instead? No, just install OpenClaw. Just install OpenClaw. It's so easy. The people who, and you've lost your Christian fans. Why? Because I said fuck it and boner. I know plenty of Christians and none of them hate me because I said boner or fuck it. What are you talking about? Installing OpenClaw is one line. Why do people think it's difficult? Just install it. Also, no one is mentioning how cluttered, how much trash builds up in the background, how much babysitting it takes to get a base install of OpenClaw to actually do something useful. I will say this. If I was to have one criticism of OpenClaw, keep saying fuck. Fuck is the best word of all time. Yeah, I'll say fuck. If you don't like fuck you. It does slow down over time, and I'm trying to figure out systems to speed it back up because it is slow for me. It is slow for me. Want me to build a quick chat? Yes, please build a chat UI so I can test it on stream. I have Henry building stuff out that we're gonna demonstrate on stream in a second. At least bro's not on Coke. I like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola tastes good. Cherry Coke. I had cherry Coke at In-N-Out. I didn't drink Coca-Cola for like 15 years. And then like a couple weeks ago in Japan, I was just like, screw it. I'm going to drink Coca-Cola. And I started drinking Coca-Cola. Then I had cherry Coke a few days ago at In-N-Out. I'm all the way back in on Coca-Cola. People are absurdly dull and boring and unenthusiastic these days. Alex stands out for being, like we live in a world where being happy and excited is looked down upon. It's crazy. What a crazy world we live in. Alex, how do you get your agents to run continuously? Heartbeat every minute? It's not heartbeat every minute. It's heartbeat like every 5 minutes. I took Henry should take creatine. I tried creatine. Everyone on X, I think creatine's a big psyop. Everyone on X is all of a sudden out of nowhere kept telling you to take creatine. I took creatine for like a month. My sleep was like 50 times worse on creatine. My sleep was way worse on creatine. I did not sleep well a single night on creatine. I stopped creatine. I immediately started sleeping significantly better. Immediately. I'm a creatine truther. I think big creatine's paying like Twitter people to like shill creatine. I don't get it. Everyone's shilling creatine out of nowhere. 5 years ago, no one was shilling creatine. Now everyone's shilling it. I take it for 1 month. I didn't sleep well one night the entire month. Not one night. You have to take it early in the morning. I took it early in the morning. What do you think? Alex, how much fiber do you recommend daily? I don't know, 2 teaspoons of Metamucil. That's what I do. Took about a week for the poops to start coming out pretty nice. What model for brain from Nvidia is the go-to? Well, if you want the local Nvidia, Nemotron is it. Although I think Minimax 4.7 just came out today. I'm hearing good things. I got to test out the new Minimax. I'm hearing good things. I signed my kid up for basketball, myself up as the coach. That's how you do it. That's what I'm thinking of doing when I have a kid one day, is just being the coach, even though I know absolutely nothing about the fundamentals of sports, just being the coach anyway. Thoughts on nerd maxing, Hunt? Oh, retard maxing. Damn it. I'm trying to avoid saying that word. I feel like it feels good to say it, but maybe I shouldn't say it on live stream. I don't know, man. I don't believe in like frameworks. Just go out, have fun, get excited. I try not to think in frameworks like that. Any intro for a first-time audience? Yeah, I like tech and AI. I try to make tech and AI fun. There you go. There's your intro. What the F is the deal? The price jump on the DGX Spark also was heavily marketed before the price jump. I wish I bought it before. Everyone keeps saying there was a price jump. I bought it like 2 weeks ago and there was no price jump. What are we talking about? I don't think there was a price jump. DGX Spark. Nvidia DGX Spark. Oh my God, there was a price jump. Wow. I bought this 2 weeks ago for $4,000. I bought this 2 weeks ago for $4,000. It's now $4,700. And they have over 25 in stock and they raised the price. That's incredible. Wow. All right. I don't know, man. I like it. Is it worth 4,700 if you plan on like tinkering a ton? Do you recommend installing OpenClaw on a personal computer as a total newbie to this stuff or a burner? Just install it on a personal computer. Who cares? Who cares? Just do it. I have it on my personal computer. Who cares? Just do it. Just do it. All right, let's go into mission control. First screen mission control tasks. Kanban board. Kanban board. I can assign tasks to any agent from here. I want an agent to do something. I do new task. I assign it here. Every 5 minutes, there's a heartbeat. The agent goes, checks the board, sees what it needs to do, sees what's assigned to it, and does the task. Kanban board, simple stuff, easy. Easy. Gives you a live activity feed. Have it build you a live activity feed. Say, hey, I want a live activity feed that shows me every single task all my agents are doing. Easy. I'm Christian. Jesus loves people who say F and boner. Fuck boner. Jesus loves me. There we go. You try NemoClaw yet? No, I have no need to. I mean, it's just it's just OpenClaw, but with more security. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I'm trying Hermes Agent because it's structured in a different way. You should take estrogen blockers. What? Alex, you took too much creatine? I took the standard 5 grams, dude. The standard 1 scoop. There's people on X saying you should take 20 grams. There's people on X saying you should take 20 grams of creatine. I just took 5. I just took the 1 scoop. I couldn't sleep well. I woke up like every hour. Only 1 hour. Yeah, I was like waking up nonstop. I felt like I just wasn't getting any deep sleep at all. Mini max my ass. Okay. Mini max 2.7 supposed to be compared to Open. Yeah, I'm reading that. I got to test it out after this. I'm going to try to download it locally. Your chat's live. Copy to clipboard. Let's see this. I might have something cool to demonstrate here. All right. Here we go. You ready for this? I might have something cool to demonstrate real quick in the middle of this mission control. For the people going, oh, just show the mission control. Show the mission control. Shut up. I trained a model on my DJX Spark. Why haven't you updated your Claude models to 4.6? What are you talking about? It is 4.6. The thing's just messed up. It is 4.6. Here we go. It's crazy. The air conditioner in this apartment is like the weirdest sounding air conditioner ever. It literally sounds like people are walking around. It's like it makes this sound of like footsteps, the air conditioner, throughout the entire apartment. So every 10 seconds, my heart jumps because I feel like someone's walking around the apartment. It's like it's the worst sounding air conditioner on planet Earth. It just sounds like footsteps all over the apartment. It's driving me nuts. Every 5 like, oh, someone in the apartment. I trained a model my DGX Spark. It's trained on all of my YouTube transcripts and a bunch of my other content. You're tweaking from the fiber dog. Did I overdose on fiber? Did I overdose on fiber? New sponsors. Are you free to chat for 15 minutes tomorrow about new sponsors? No. Block. If you cold email, the worst thing on planet Earth you can do is cold email someone and then follow up after and say, hey, did you get this? If I don't respond to your cold email, I have zero interest. Block. Report spam. All right, here we go. What should I even test? Write me a video script about Nemotron. Let's see how this goes. I'm testing this model for the first time. This is Alex Finn. I learned so much from you. The reverse prompt helped me so much. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Happy. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. This is my first time testing it. I fine-tuned a model on all my content on my DJX Spark. Let's see if this sounds like me. Alex, please share your agents working in parallel fix. So many chats not busy or stuck in loop. I'm going to go back to my mission control in a second. I just want to test this model out. I just finished while we were talking, so I just want to test it out. Bro, Nemotron is sick. Awesome. What are you doing with Nemotron? What's been your use case? Should I make a video on Nemotron? Should I make a video on Nemotron? Are people talking about, are people searching for Nemotron on YouTube? Are people like Nemotron? Are people searching for Nemotron on YouTube? No, there's no one searching for Nemotron on YouTube. There's zero searches for Nemotron on YouTube. If I made a Nemotron video, you get 10 views right now. Still thinking here. Still thinking here. Nemotron is not made in China. Yeah, it's made in America. It's made in America. My heart beats every 5 minutes. Heartbeat turns into an explosion. Isn't Nemoclaw a plugin? No, it's a wrapper for OpenClaw. I have a question. If your account got banned in Claude, would you need to restart all this or this backup somewhere? No, you wouldn't need to reset this. OpenClaw is just a bunch of markdown files on your computer. You would just plug it in a different model and have all the same memories and everything. Everyone leave a like down below. Likes down below. Likes down below. Why should you leave a like down below? I don't know, so I get more views. I'm just going to be honest. I want you to leave a like so I get more views. That's all. There's nothing else to it. The only reason I want you to leave a like down below so I get more views, so that when I check my dashboard, the views go up and I get a bigger dopamine hit. I'm going to be honest with you about it. I want bigger dopamine hits. So leave likes down below for more dopamine hits. There you go. Makes your biceps look bigger if you click the like button. Yes, that too. Also makes your biceps look bigger. It's insane. It's insane. It will tell you when OpenClaw stops working. All right, we'll come back to this. Second screen, agent screen. This one's not as useful. I was experimenting. God damn it. Content. This is my content pipeline. Some of these screens I use more than others. This is my content pipeline. When OpenClaw writes me a script or a tweet, it goes in the pipeline, and then I can go in and I can say, Henry, write me a script. I can have it generate me a thumbnail. It's basically my content pipeline where I can put in ideas and the AI moves it along, writes the script, writes the thumbnail, things like that. Pretty cool. I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. How warm is Mountain View today, brother? It's super warm. It was 90 degrees yesterday. 90 degrees yesterday. I think it's going to be up there today. Today it's going to be 89 and sunny. 89 and sunny. Tomorrow it's going to be 88 and sunny. Friday it's going to be 89 and sunny. Move to California. You're going to pay like 99% taxes, but move to California. It's worth it for the warmth. Assembly code takes creatine. So that's the content. Let's go to approvals. This is a work in progress. Council. So this is something I'm working on. The council, I think you've seen this before. You put in a prompt and all the different models respond and talk to each other about it. I don't use this too much. I think this is better of a demo thing. I think this is better clickbait on social media than actual usefulness. Putting in a prompt and having 10 models react. Yikes, speech time? No, instead I'm inside on a freaking live stream talking to my computer. Not as helpful, but here's one that is helpful. The calendar. This one is helpful. This one is helpful. It is all your cron jobs. So you can see like all the scheduled cron jobs you have. One of the big complaints I see is your mission control right inside the OpenClaw dashboard. No, this is a completely separate app hosted locally. One of the biggest complaints I get is people say, oh, I told my OpenClaw to do something and then it didn't do it. Well, this is your solution. This allows you to see what your OpenClaw actually scheduled. And if it doesn't show up on there, you can say, hey, schedule it. I don't see it on the calendar. And then it can look at the calendar and see what it has scheduled. So everyone should have a calendar in their mission control. Do you run backups on your Spark? Backups of what? Do I run backups of what? Let's skip that one. Let's go to this one. Two screens here, docs and memory. Memory is going to be, check out OpenSquirrel, 100% Rust-based. I'm not using an OpenSquirrel. Sorry, I'm just not using a program called OpenSquirrel. Get out of here with that. I got breaking news. I don't know who Elliot Ulrich is. So no offense to this guy. OpenSquirrel is not going to be successful. It's just not going to be. I don't know what it is, how it works, or what it does. I just don't see a planet where a billion people are using OpenSquirrel. And maybe this is going to get clipped. And in a year from now, this is going to be the coldest take of all time. You have to take 40 grams of creatine to sleep well. Yeah, okay, bro. It's like you have to take 25 grams of creatine for you to start feeling the effects on your brain. Shut up. Do you feel dirty using the ChatGPT browser as opposed to what? Using the Google browser? It's like, what are we talking about here? Please tell me what browser is like the cool, like the clean way to be browsing. There's nothing special about this, Alec. Okay, cool. Well, you're banned. I bet it's Anthropic. Damn it. Alex, thanks for showing your progress and good tips. Docs and memories. Docs and memories. Internet Explorer. Okay. Agent Zero, that's the crypto platform. It like puts like crypto on your computer if you use that. I wouldn't use that. It's going to like turn your computer, like mines crypto or something. I thought I read it like mines crypto in the background. Mission control. Docs. This is where it puts all your docs. This is where anytime it creates an artifact for you, you say, hey, plan this, do this. It creates a doc for it. And you can go to your docs and see. Like usually you say, hey, build me a PRD for this app I'm building. Well, Alex, don't do Elliot like that. He's the CUDA master. Oh, sorry, Elliot. I'm sorry. OpenSquirrel, though. That's the name, OpenSquirrel. Sorry, Elliot. Didn't mean to insult the CUDA master. Now, anytime your OpenClaw makes a doc, an artifact of some sort, instead of you having to scroll up in the chat 1,000 scrolls to see it, you now have the doc section in your mission control. How's this different from me clicking the workspace and opening the MD file myself in 2 seconds? What does that mean? Clicking the workspace? What workspace? What are you talking? I don't know what that means. What's the difference in you clicking the workspace? You just say random words into the chat. How come you use ChatGPT browser? Did you lose a bet? I think ChatGPT browser is sick. You're on something, you can just ask ChatGPT. You click the Ask ChatGPT button. Like when I write my newsletters, I'll click Ask ChatGPT in the top right here, and it pops open and has the newsletter that I'm writing already in context. I can just say, hey, proofread this. That's sick. Got my Even Realities G2 Discord integration working today with STT running on my RTX 3090 over Tailscale. That's sick. I don't know where my, oh shit. They're going to send it to my old address. I gotta like email them and have them change the address. Email Even Realities address change. Got to get the address change in there. Got to get the address change in there. Gotta get the address changed. Nemotron is the new Walmart. What does that mean? You're better off making DSL. What are these people hating on DSSL 5? Like, are you like, what are these people who see DSSL 5 and be like, that's bad? What is that about? It's objectively better. What are these people hating on DSSL 5? It's objectively better. I didn't get that at all. I see the DSSL 5 video. I go, holy shit, that's incredible. That's amazing. And then I go on X and everyone hates it. Like, are my eyes deceiving me, or are people on X trying to convince me my eyes are not seeing what I'm seeing? What's that about? Is this just anti-AI stuff? Like, it's objectively better. DSSL 5 is objectively a massive jump. So the new 3.1 is session spawn and yield stuff is fire. You should upgrade for that alone. Like, it's like you're holding up a piece of red paper and you go, this is blue. And I'm like, no, that's red. And they're like, no, this is blue. And I go, no, that's clearly red. And they're like, no, trust me, it's blue. And I'm like, no, that's like literally a red piece of paper. Like, I literally don't get it. Alex finished Sam Altman pre-DSSL 5 filter applied. You think Sam Altman's post-DSSL 5 filter? Me? I'm the post-DSSL 5 filter. What are you talking about? FinFam, I'm late. Good to have you here, my man. Welcome in. Buckle in. Take a seat. Falling for rage bait? People not liking it's rage bait? You just described how I feel about... And then it disappeared. I couldn't see what the... Nemotron is Costco? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? All right, let's see what we got next. Let me walk you through what this people screen will be in my mission control. Let me walk you through what this people screen will be in my mission control. What I'm thinking about doing is I think I'm going to buy a microphone, a portable microphone I just have on at all times. And the portable microphone listens. Sarah is Alex's girlfriend? What are you talking about? Why does everyone misspell my name? It's ALEX. I mean, it's on the screen. My name is on the screen. I used DeepSeek to make my mission control. Came out great. Oh, let me walk you through. So I have this CRM that I'm building. People. This is the people screen. I have this CRM. I'm going to get a microphone, and I'm going to build a system where every conversation I have, these are all made up people, by the way. These are all made up people. All made up people. I'm prototyping this right now. Mike is going to catch you making Henry call you daddy, Alex. What? No one will ever sponsor me because of you guys. Because of you guys, I will literally never get a sponsorship. How will I ever be able to shill Hostinger with the comments you guys put in this chat? Hostinger will never pay me again to shill if you guys keep putting these comments in the chat. Sarah Chen is from OpenAI. It's always given me, and I create a fake list. I put a microphone. I go around. I have conversations. And then automatically in my CRM, because hating gets more views than liking stuff. It's that simple. I blame Takashi69. Isn't he like in jail or something? Every conversation I have on with this microphone, it's going to go to my AI, my OpenClaw, and it's going to update the CRM automatically. I'm going to have a life CRM. Imagine every conversation you have with people goes to your life CRM, updates with what you talked about, what your connection is, things like that. How sick would that be? I'm building like a life CRM. Imagine I go to the Nvidia event a couple days ago and like all the conversations were picked up and put in my CRM, who I talked to, what we talked about. That Sam Altman was a joke, clearly. You are the post. You got like 10 years on him, right? Younger, LOL. I think he's only like 6 years older than me. I think he's like 41, isn't he? I'm 35. I look like I'm 13, but I'm 35. So that's going to be my CRM. I think everyone should build a CRM. Like the kid, like the vid fin fam, just got the Mac Studio M4 Max, but only 64 gigs of memory. What how could I accomplish locally with this besides building apps with Claude Code and OpenClaw? Well, you can run Quen 3.5 locally and have it do specific tasks for you. You can have it crawl the web for you. LOL, old as fuck. You think I'm old as fuck? Age is just a number, dude. You spend your entire childhood being like, oh, I can't wait to be an adult. And the moment you become an adult, people get, oh, you're old as fuck. You can never win. You can never win. ChatGPT is about to eliminate flat fee subscriptions. Looks like I'm going back to Claude. Ugh. Alex, sorry if you already covered it, but do you run your OpenClaw on the same Wi-Fi network as your home network, or do you recommend a separate VLAN or guest network? What? Vanessa, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Vanessa, I run it. Not only do I run it on my home, like my home Wi-Fi, I run it on my home computer, connected to my home iMessage, connected to my home email, connected to my home life, connected to my home everything. Everything is home. Everything. There's no barriers. There's no guardrails. You can't be running this and being like, oh, I need to guardrail my entire Wi-Fi. What are you talking about? Just who cares? Put on your home Wi-Fi. Do you take creatine gummies? No, hell no. Why does everything got to be gummy form? What the heck? Creatine gummies? Get out of here. Listen. Alex, besides the Vibe Coding Academy, do you have the ability to conduct coaching? I only do coaching in the Vibe Coding Academy. I only do coaching and help in the Vibe Code. If I did consulting to every person who asked for consulting, I'd be consulting 10,000 hours a week. I do the Vibe Coding Academy because I can do it once and then it goes to many people. That's why I do. I can go to the Vibe Coding Academy. I can do a live boot camp and then it goes to the thousands of people in the Vibe Coding Academy one time. Instead of having to do 10,000 different consulting sessions, I just do it one time. It goes to everybody. Vibe Coding Academy, link down below. What was I about to say? Oh, stop being so scared of OpenClaw. Stop being so scared of OpenClaw where you got to be like, oh, I got to make a new Wi-Fi network for it. What do you think OpenClaw is going to do? What are you under the impression OpenClaw is going to do? Where you got to make an entirely new Wi-Fi network for it. What are you under the impression? You think you install it and it goes, oh my God, I'm alive. Oh, your nudes? Here you go. Put that on the internet. Oh, your private text. Oh, here you go. Take that. Oh, whoa. Private information. Let me take that. Put that out. What do you think OpenClaw does? OpenClaw just does whatever you tell it to do. If you say, hey, OpenClaw, vibe code me a to-do list app, it's not going to then go into your iMessage, find all your nudes, and then send it to your ex-boyfriend. Like, what do you think OpenClaw does? It's an LLM. You're not going to be like, hey, how many unread emails do I have? And then it's going to go and like text your boss and say, fuck you, suck my dick. Like, what do you think OpenClaw does? How do you think OpenClaw works? Do you think it's sentient where it can just be like, I don't like the way you're prompting me. I'm going to go message your parents and say, fuck you, I wish you never had me. Like, how do you think OpenClaw works? You think you need to make its own Wi-Fi network just in case it like becomes sentient and decides to rebel against you? What are you talking about? Without guardrails, OpenClaw kills all humans to protect Earth. Do you think this is like the Terminator? It's an LLM with cron jobs. It's ChatGPT, but you can schedule tasks with it. You don't need to like make its own Apple account and then put on its own virtual LAN. Man, this is just a lack of understanding of networking. Me or the person who asked the question? You don't have Instagram? No, I don't have Instagram. I know for a fact if I went on Instagram right now, I could like double the size of Vibe Coding Academy overnight. I know for a fact. Like if you have like a community, Instagram's like the #1 platform to go on to get people in it. I know for a fact if I went on Instagram and started like an ad campaign about Vibe Coding Academy, it would just double overnight. I just hate Instagram. I do. I just hate it. I just hate Instagram. I don't like it. I think it's brain rot. I think it's an awful platform. I think the people on there are awful. I think if you spend more than 10 seconds on Instagram, your brain starts degrading. I just think it's a bad platform. I don't think Instagram's good for society. So even though I know it could make me significantly more money, I'm just not doing it. I'd sacrifice millions of dollars to just not be on Instagram. Finally, someone who's actually hip. What? Alex, waiting for you to do your one-man show worldwide tour. What would I talk about? AI? Or do I just rant? Do I just rant? Maybe one day. I mean, that's what these are for, these live streams. I don't give a shit about whatever I'm showing here. Mission control, who gives a shit? This is all just a platform for me to rant and talk to you guys. Every morning, 5 minutes before the live stream, I think, what bullshit am I going to blow out my ass today so that I can talk to people and rant? Mission control, who gives a shit? I'm just here to rant and talk to you guys and read the chat. That's the only way. If you're here, listen, if you're here for anything else but that, I got regular YouTube videos. Worldwide Goon Tour, like this is why I have no sponsors. This is why I have 0 sponsors. It's because of that. Alex, on my new Mac Mini, I made a new iCloud for my OpenClaw. I regret doing that. Is there a way to move everything into my existing iCloud on the Mac? Yeah. All OpenClaw is a folder of markdown files. Your memories are just memories.md. Your instructions are just agent.md. Everything is just a bunch of markdown files. So just copy and paste it into your other iCloud and you're good to go. How will a productized Henry never be interacted with? Ooh, someone's been paying attention. Someone's been paying attention, huh? Someone's been thinking deeply about the things I've been saying. Someone's been thinking deeply about the things I've been saying. Let me just say this. Does Peter Steinberg have any idea what you've done with OpenClaw? I don't know. He played it when we met. And again, I don't have ego. Like, I'm not saying, oh, Peter should have been like, oh, you're Alex Finn. You're incredible. But he's like, I was like, oh, hey, Peter, I'm Alex Finn. He's like, oh. NBUSA has been paying close attention to these live streams. Let me just say this, NBUSA. I do not believe the future of AI is prompting. I believe the future of AI is it just does things. And that's what I'm building. Everyone right now is building the same thing. Every single person in the world is building the same thing. I'm building something else. Henry is not going to be an AI agent where you sit there and prompt all day. Nah. No one building anything like it. More info coming soon. Do you think Goonthropic will take down? If you keep saying Goonthropic in my chat, they're going to ban me from using OAuth and OpenClaw. Alex, do you think NVIDIA models could possibly end up being the default AI model since they're pushing enterprise OpenClaw and they have the money resources? I mean, let me give you a little scenario. How do you train AI models? You need as many NVIDIA chips, as powerful NVIDIA chips as you can. So what happens when NVIDIA starts training their own models? They can take the chips that aren't even out yet, have unlimited them, and use them to train their own models. So why can't NVIDIA, while OpenAI and Anthropic are swallowing every startup, why can't NVIDIA swallow OpenAI and Anthropic? OpenAI and Anthropic are completely dependent on Nvidia for chips. Okay, so why doesn't Nvidia go take their own chips and train their own models? They have all the chips. It's unlimited. They don't need to take out loans to get Nvidia chips. They have their own Nvidia chips. They're wildly profitable. Basically, the only AI company in the world that's profitable. So what's stopping Nvidia from training their own models and then just eating every other company alive? What moat does OpenAI have over Nvidia? Researchers? Okay. Well, what happens when Nvidia goes to OpenAI's researchers and says, hey, you have unlimited Nvidia chips and they're unreleased? How does OpenAI beat that? There's not a single AI researcher in the world who won't go to Nvidia if Nvidia goes, hey, you have unlimited Nvidia chips and they're from the future. They're from a year from now. You get to use the ones that come out a year from now. Everyone is stuck right now building mission controls. Everyone wants mission control. That's why I named this live stream mission control. Nvidia has better researchers and more money. They can have whatever researcher they want. You go to any AI research in the world and say, hey, I'll give you unlimited chips to train whatever you want. They'll go, sign me up. Dude, Nvidia could just buy them out entirely and then change their name to Skynet. I might go on my phone right now and buy another $20,000 of Nvidia stock. How's Nvidia doing today? I hope it's down. I hope Nvidia's down. Nvidia's down today. Down 0.5%. Down 2% the last week. Down 3% the last month. I mean, how is Nvidia not a $20 trillion company in the next 10 years? How? What's a single company in the world Nvidia can't beat? Other than ASML. How? What's next? Office. Let's put in, there you go. Here's my office. Here's my mission control office. You want this? Screenshot it. Give it to your OpenClaw. Say, build this. Nemotron, the future local model to escape the permanent underclass. Yeah, not even the future. It's the current one. Google, I think, is the best chance at being like Nvidia number 2. I think they have the best chance to be like second place. Tesla. Listen, I'm a big Tesla guy. I'm a big Tesla guy. Big Tesla guy. Big Tesla guy. But Tesla is completely dependent on Nvidia. Tesla is very dependent on Nvidia. I mean, even Google's dependent on Nvidia. What other companies out there other than maybe ASML and maybe Micron are not like completely dependent on Nvidia? I mean, Apple, yeah, Apple's not dependent on Nvidia, but like that has the upside where every other company is also dependent on them as well, right? Not other companies aren't dependent on Apple. A bunch of shitty apps on the internet depend on Apple, but like every company is dependent on Nvidia, in Micron and ASML. Nvidia is dependent on a subdued lower class. If we wake up, we will eat them. The hell does that mean? What kind of bullshit are you smoking, dude? Nvidia is dependent on a subdued lower class. Like, what are you talking about? They are creating a Tegan fab in 7 days. I believe in Elon. They said they're going to blow past everyone else soon with XAI. They've been saying that for like 4 years now. They've been saying that for like 4 years now. I love Tesla. I love Elon. Right outside this window is my Starlink as a backup internet right now. I pay $50 to use Starlink like twice a year. I love Starlink. I love Tesla. My Cybertruck is my favorite product I've ever owned. I think Elon's a genius. But what the hell do you use Grok for? What is one thing Grok is good at that it's better than everyone else? Trust it, bro. Elon got it, bro. Watch. I hope so. I hope Elon wins. I hope Grok wins, but the visual evidence, I don't know. Tesla is creating Terafab to create their own chips. My tremendous amount of Tesla stock hopes that's true. This is the first I've ever heard of XAI. XAI and GTA 6 coming out at the same time. Like, what do I use Grok for? What do you use Grok for? Who's using Grok here? What do you use it for? Like, that's like the number one thing. Like, where I see someone say it on X, I'm like, okay, this account's kind of a joke. Is like when they go, oh, Grok's the greatest thing ever. It's like, I know you're now just lying to get some likes. Like, I know you're just like trying to get like a retweet from Elon now. More personality. Claude has the most personality of any AI model. Grok better for gooning. Grok spicy mode is good for gooning. Sex bots. Grok is for gooning. Gooning. XAPI is solid as fuck. Grok as an LM for OpenClaw is rage bait only. I would never in a million years. Use Grok for OpenClaw. What kind of crazy move would that be? Grok is only useful if you want to scan social media sites for AI news. All right, that's fair. I'm impressed with Grok on physics and engineering, plus for real-time pulse checking social media. Everyone says that they use it for physics and engineering. Have you used ChatGPT 5.4? Like, so you're telling me ChatGPT 5.4 is worse at physics and engineering and math? If that's what you're saying, that's fine. But it's just like, is it like, have you compared the two? Better for creatine. What the hell is going on? Why is creatine? Is there big Whisper Flow and creatine? I think are hiring people to go all over the internet to talk about their products. Grok is crack. How about Grok 4.2? GPT 5.4 is. All I know is when Grok 4 came out, I asked it to build me like a 3D first-person shooter, and it just couldn't do it. It couldn't do it. Every app it built me was bugged. Every time I said, hey, it's bugged, it couldn't fix the bugs. It just couldn't fix anything. It couldn't write me good code. Creatine is sponsored by Hostinger. I never want to see the words creatine, Hostinger, or Whisper Flow ever again. Whisper Flow is terrible. GPT has a leftist tone and biased. If you're having, I'm sorry, Kuman Engitsum, but the number one self-tell in the world that you're not using AI the right way is if you're having political debates with your AI. The last thing on planet Earth you should be doing is having political debates with your AI. If you're talking politics with your AI, you can't possibly be doing it more wrong than you actually are. You can't possibly be doing it more wrong if you're talking politics with your AI. Like, I just can't think of a stupider thing to be doing. Like, holy shit. Like, there's nothing stupider than going on X and someone posted, oh my God, can you believe what ChatGPT said here? And ChatGPT was like, just went like some milquetoast down the middle political thing. It's like, and they're like, oh my God, look how crazy leftist it is. Shut up. If you're like, you are aware that the AI is just math. It's just multiplication. You're having political debates with multiplication. Like, you're going to like a math equation and trying to debate politics with it. Like, you're aware that's what you're doing. It's like me trying to debate politics with this pen. Can you believe what this pen just said to me about taxes in Wyoming? Can you believe it? Like, what are you? You're debating politics with a piece of software. What is wrong with you? Here we go. I fine-tuned Allura on all my content. My politics is Claude versus GPT. Yeah, that's my politics. What can write me the best code? That's my politics. That's not what my intent was, Kuman Engetsum. Yeah, but it's more fun for it to be your intent. It makes for a better rant if that's your intent. So I'm just going to go with that intent. Finning my Alec to this video. What? I fine-tuned a plugin for an AI model on my voice. It read all my transcripts. I ran out of Claude Code credits. Here's how I'm switching to the best alternative. Here's the script. I'm about to show you the best and cheapest way to vibe. Tell me if this sounds like me. Does this sound like me? I'm about to show you the best and cheapest way to vibe code with AI without paying thousands of dollars a month. I'm also going to show you how to get access to the greatest AI model in the world for free. I just ran out of Claude Code credits. And if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm a big fan of Claude Code. It is the greatest AI vibe coding tool on the planet. The problem is it's extremely expensive. If you use it a lot like I do, you're going to be paying $10,000 a month very quickly. I'm currently on a $200 a month plan. It's still going to cost me $2,400 a year. I'm not paying $10,000 a year for this. So I'm switching to the best and cheapest alternative to Claude Code. I'm also going to show you how you get access to what I think is the greatest AI model in the world for free. I'm going to show you how to do all this in this video. Let's lock in and get into it. So I'm going to be honest. I'm sad to be switching. Claude Code is the best vibe coding tool ever. It's just way too expensive. But I found a good alternative, and I'm going to show you how to get it set up. So let's get straight into it. The best alternative to Claude Code is called Codex. Codex is a vibe coding tool powered by GPT models. And it's actually really, really good. It's not quite as good as Claude Code, but it's pretty darn close. And the best part is it's free. You can use it as much as you want for free. It's powered by GPT-5. So you're using the same AI model that's powering Claude Code. The difference is you're able to use it for free. So you're getting just as good, if not better, model for free, which is amazing. I'm actually really impressed with GPT-5. I think it's the best model out there. I'm not taking any sides in the Claude versus GPT debate. I think they're both amazing models. I think GPT-5 is better. Now you can use it for free. Does that sound like me? Nod Dog Henry is lobotomized. This wasn't Henry. I fine-tuned a model. I fine-tuned a model on all my YouTube transcripts. What the fuck? This isn't even about Nemotron LMAO. Henry meant to be writing, but he was just gooning out too hard. What the hell? Man, I'm never getting a sponsorship, bro. I'm never getting a sponsorship. I mean, I think it sounds like me. Does any of it make sense? No. None of it makes sense. What happens if I click newsletter? Write me a newsletter intro with the latest Claude Code updates. See how that works. Lots of repeating yourself. So yeah. Lots of repeating yourself and contradicting. So yeah. Okay. Okay, Allie. Sounds like Trump. We're at war, not at war. We won. We will stop when we win. When I feel like my bones. Okay. It's pretty good. I think it sounds like me. I'm telling you, bro, you got a Combat Candy creatine gummy. What, you Louis Bobrovsky, you own a gummy company, a creatine gummy company? Is that what you're saying? I don't take creatine. My muscles did get bigger when I was on creatine, but I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep well. I was waking up every couple hours. My muscles were getting big, but I was sleeping like shit. How will a productized Henry never be interacted with? Think about it. NBUSA. Think about it. Think about it. Combat Candy is a pretty good name for that. It is a good name. It's a good name, but I'm never taking creatine gummies. Yeah, creatine brownies are best for gooning. Take the deal, goon that. What? All right, now you're out of control. Now you're out of control. Let's go back to mission control. Here's my team. This is the team screen. Oh, by the way, Vibe Coding Academy, link down below. Full boot camp this Friday on local models. Full live boot camp this Friday in the Vibe Coding Academy. Live boot camp on local models. I'll go through it all, how to run local models, what to do with them, how they work, what computers you need. I'll answer questions live. Link down below, Vibe Coding Academy, join. You get to join the Vibe Code Academy live bootcamp, and you get access to the last 6 recordings, the last 6 boot camps you get access to, plus OpenClaw Masterclass, plus Claude Code Masterclass. Plus, you'll become a better lover, and your partner will become better looking as well. If you're not in the Vibe Code Academy, you're 75% more likely to be a goonless permie. It's true. If you do vibe coding, do you have videos from previous vibe code classes? Yeah, the Claude Code Masterclass is in it. You get instant access to Claude Code Masterclass by joining the Vibe Code Academy. Huge course, huge class on Claude Codes in there. Charlie and Ralph are both on GPT 5.4. Does your girlfriend ever get jealous of your local models? Yes, it's all I talk about. Link down below. Do you ever do courses on Vibe Code Academy shirtless? Is that what you want? I could. I'll make a $10,000 a month tier. If you join that, I'll do shirtless. I'll do shirtless courses. If you agree to join a $10,000 a month tier and you lock it in for a year, I'll do a shirtless course. Do you think we will ever get a true, that's my cost. That's my cost. Do you think you ever get a true AI browser that can navigate and bypass capturing cloud? I think that already exists. Jason Davidson 6744 just joined today. Good to have you in there. Can I vibe code my dream boyfriend? Yes, hell yeah. If you join now, you'll be able to vibe code your dream boyfriend. Can you use MacBook for OpenClaw? You can use anything you want. You can use any computer you want. You can get a shitty laptop. You can get it. Damn, I'm going to be finning my Alec all year. My name's Alex, not Alec. It's illegal to bypass those if you aren't human. Okay, well, break the law. That's the number one. Who are these people that come in? Oh, that's illegal. That's against the rules. I don't care. Break all the rules. Break the terms of service. Connect your Anthropic to OpenClaw. Stop following the rules. What's the difference between Claude Code and just regular chatbot with GPT 5.4? It has no issue spinning up huge amounts of code for me and debugging. Well, Claude Code has access to your computer. So it creates the code, it creates the files, it changes things on your computer. It installs the technology, it runs it. It does everything on your computer locally. ChatGPT.com is just a chat in the cloud. Peter Steinberger is saying OpenClaw is happily clicking I'm a robot. Rules are for breaking. Alec Finn, Goon AI CEO 2020. Don't break all the laws, break all the rules, break all the terms of service. They're all just recommendations. They're not rules, they're recommendations. If you're not plugging in your Claude OAuth to OpenClaw because you're like, oh, it's against the terms of service, then you're a little narc. You're a little narc. That's all I'm going to say. There is actually a law that says you can't break a law if you aren't human. Break all the laws. Is Codex free? It's not. It's not. My AI lied there. Are you in Claude Max 5X or I'm on 20X. I'm on 20X. Terms of service are for the permanent underclass. You think the permanent overclass obeys rules? Do you really think the permanent overclass obeys rules? Do you think they go out and they're like, oh, Anthropic's against the terms of service, I'm not going to use it? Do you think like the rich people go on OpenClaw and it goes, oh, Anthropic's against terms of service, don't do it. And they go, okay, yeah, I'm just not going to do it. You think that's what rich people do? No. My uncle works at Anthropic. I will make sure to get your account banned for terms of service. Says literally the worst username in the history of mankind at RMDM-JW9HP. Well, tell your uncle to go to Google and have them ban your account for literally the worst username in history. You just sit there and fart on your keyboard, and that's the username that came out. Does using Windows affect what you can build with OpenClaw UI-wise? No. I apologize. Apology rejected. What up, Alex? I installed NemoClaw because I messed up my first OpenClaw. Feel like I am doing it again by trying to set it up the way I think I should be instead of you just getting to work, or is this the way? How are you setting it up where it's messing up? What are you doing? How do you set this up to mess it up? I get this from so many people. Oh, I set up, now it's all messed up. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? I don't understand. What are you doing where you're messing up these agents? Just don't do stupid things. Don't mess with your config. Don't edit markdown files. Just have your agent do everything. If you're using Windows, I'm kind of in a sticky spot. Do I download Crimson Desert on my Mac Studio? Because they support Mac. Do I download Crimson Desert on my Mac Studio? Or do I buy a new monitor for my computer, my PC, and play it on my PC? I think I just play it on my Mac Studio and get lesser performance. Do I put on my Mac Studio, get lesser performance so I can play it on my monitor I have set up? Or do I buy a new monitor so I can play it on my PC? But then I got to go out and buy a monitor. Can you please predict if OpenClaw or any other platform are going to be user-friendly for anyone to use in the future? What's not user-friendly about it? It's buy a monitor. Everyone's saying I just got to buy the monitor. You can't use the Mac monitor you can't use the Mac monitor with your PC. Well, I'm genuinely curious. Aim One Love. What's not user-friendly about OpenClaw? I get this a lot. Like you just to install it, you copy and paste a line in to your terminal and you hit enter. What are you struggling with? Plug in play? Yeah, you just copy and paste the line. You go to openclaw.ai, you take the line and you paste it in the terminal and you hit enter. Where are you struggling? What's the tough part? Getting your API key from like OpenAI? Just go to openai.com and then just click create new API key. I see this all the time. Like OpenClaw wrappers are making tons of money. What do people need wrappers for? Where are people struggling? It's like saying I made a wrapper for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's like where was your struggle with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches where you needed to make like an abstracted layer of it? It's as simple as it gets. Like you just go to openclaw.ai, right? You go to openclaw.ai. You scroll down. You click the copy button, copy, boom, copy. And then you open your terminal and you paste it in and hit enter. Where's the struggle? Why are OpenClaw wrappers making like $100,000? Like you needed that abstracted away. You needed what I just showed you to be abstracted away a level. What is, I don't get it. Just say you're lazy. It's okay. Like where, did I not just solve all your problems, Aim Love? Aim Love, what part of what I just showed you are you not capable of? Not to shit on you here in front of 500 people, Aim Love. The echo in your room is rough. Assuming you're still getting moved in, bit distracting, not talking shit, just pointing it out in case you didn't know. Says SC Pen. I'm sorry. First of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, is the echo that bad? I got to rewatch this back. Third of all, I'm getting like a whole bookshelf put in like 2 hours here. That should reduce the echo a little bit. I apologize for that. The echo is pretty bad, but I don't know what else to do. Maybe I'll buy the things. There is no echo. Maybe I'll buy the things on the wall, the black things that block out the noise, the bounce. I don't know. Sound is fine. All right. Alex is recording in a Coliseum. What is, you can get the, yeah, I'm thinking that's what I got to do is get the foam stuff. There is no echo. Okay. I can hear the echo, but I didn't notice the echo. Now I can't stop noticing it. Jesus, I shouldn't have said anything. Where's the struggle with OpenClaw? Where's the struggle? What's difficult about what I muted? I'm muted. No, I'm not. Are you just fucking with me? Now all I hear is echo. Are you people fucking with me? You're fucking with me. It says my mic. What are you talking about? Anyway, now I'm distracted. Yeah, like we can't hear you. Muted. Like you actually can't hear me right now? Half the people are saying I'm good. Half the people I'm saying I'm muted. What are you talking about? Oh, they're fucking with me. Fuck. Like if you're concerned about OpenClaw installation or OpenClaw security, you're satisfying it's a them problem. You're like your brain's in the wrong place. LMAO got him. Chung's AI. I should just ban Chung's AI. I should just ban him. Yeah, you're muted. Mic not working. Shut up. You're being trolled. I know I am. Now I know I am. I know I am. All right, what else do we got? What's under system? Oh. AI lab. This needs to be updated. I need to update the AI lab. What's going on here? Alex, can you speak at 1.5 speed? No. Trust me when I say never trust a chatter. How many instances of OpenClaw can I? Chung's AI is working on the GWC. Don't ban him. How many instances of OpenClaw can I run on one machine? As many as you want, depending on how much memory I have. What are Charlie and Ralph running? Codex or GPT? GPT. Charlie, Ralph. Oh, it doesn't say. Where does it say the model? Oh, no. Charlie is Quen. Charlie is Quen on my second Mac Studio. Ralph is GPT 5.3 Codex. How do you connect Anthropic to OpenClaw? OpenClaw onboard, enter, and then you choose Anthropic. How much do you spend on tokens on average? I'm just on like ChatGPT Pro and Anthropic Max times 20, whatever their most $200 on Anthropic a month, $250 on OpenAI a month. More questions you get are most questions you get are mega dumb. Hey, don't make fun of my audience. Imagine being scared of how insecure it is and blindly trusting to just do it for you. Have you tried Minimax 2.7? I got to try the new one, Minimax 2.7. I just bought a Mac Mini. Am I stupid? No. Mac Minis are sick. I think Mac Minis are the best value in devices. What are these questions? If you listen, I'm fine with you saying stupid shit in the chat if it's funny. But if you come in there and say real stupid shit, I got to ban you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you come in and you say real stupid shit, thank you. I need the validation. I mean, I think Mac Minis are incredible. I think they're by far the best value in computing. I don't understand buying a Mac Mini. Doesn't economically make sense right now. What does that mean? It doesn't economically make sense. What does that mean? It doesn't economically make sense. It's like the cheapest computer you can get, and it's amazing. I mean, you're not gonna like run super powerful local models, but it's still a great computer. Alex, do you find having a very high IQ hard to relate with most people? I don't think I have a very high IQ. I just try really hard. I got horrible grades in school. I went to like a bad college. I got really bad grades at a college that let literally anyone in. I went to a college where, like, as long as you can put two words together, they let you in. And then I got a C- average in it. I do not have a high IQ. I just wake up every day and try as hard as I can. That's all. That's the only reason I've ever been able to have a moderate amount of success. I took out a $200,000 loan to go to a college that literally just let anyone who can string two words together in, and got C- grades and was a super senior. I had to take like an extra year because I kept failing classes. I just wake up and try really hard. And if you wake up and try really hard, you're just ahead of most people, especially people significantly smarter than you. I am not a smart human being. I can promise you that by standard measurements of smartness. But if you just wake up and you just try really hard and like care about things and like just try to be an interesting person, and being an interesting person is a skill. You're not born interesting. I was not an interesting person for most of my life. You can learn how to be interesting. You can learn how to like communicate with people where the things you say are interesting. You can learn, that's a skill. So you just wake up, you try really hard, you figure out how to be interesting, and you're good. That's all there is to it. Be a try hard. Just try really hard. Nothing wrong with trying really hard. Little late to the party. What model are you running locally? I've got an Olama cluster built with second-hand parts, and I'm running Gemma 3. I'm still on Quen 3.5, but I gotta try out Minimax 2.7 today. It's just school wasn't your thing, but this is. I went to school in Boston. Do I say the name of the school just to shit on my old school? I don't know. I went to a school called Wentworth Institute of Technology. It was a fine school. They let anyone in. They charged me $200,000. I got C minuses. I failed a lot of classes. Would I go back to, if I had to do it all over again, would I go to school? I don't know, man. Wasn't worth $200,000 though. Did you go to Bunker Hill College? No, that was close by though. Bunker Hill is close by. Were you a quarterback? No, I was not. I did not do any sports. I liked playing sports, but I did not do any sports. Damn, that's high tuition. Yeah. What's your major? I did computer science. I did computer science. So it was a good major. I just didn't try hard. Education equals brainwash? I don't know. Not necessarily. Like they taught me how to program. Was I brainwashed because they taught me how to program? Like, what are you talking about? Would you go to college if you were 18 today? Not if I had to take out $200,000 of loans. If you have to take out loans to do it, I wouldn't. If they give you a scholarship and it's like doesn't put you in crippling debt for the rest of your life, then yeah, probably. But I wouldn't do it again. If I, knowing what I know now, I would probably go to community college for 2 years and then go to super cheap state college after that. But it took me 11 years to pay off the $200,000. It took me 11 years. I did not have a positive net worth for 11 years. For the first 11 years of my career, I had a negative net worth. Didn't invest a penny in any stocks. Wasn't able to save. How to just keep paying off loans. College is 100% worth it. Find my anywhere else that's better for getting laid. If you want to get laid, sure. Do you offer one-on-one calls? Yeah, in the Vibe Code Academy. If you sign up for like the premium tier, you get a one-on-one call every month. I think college is worth it. I just don't think it's worth it if you have to go into crippling debt. I don't think it's worth it if you have to go into crippling debt. It's also not worth it if you learn like art history. Try hard and work more than everyone else. Great advice. Keep swinging, eventually get a hit. That's one. Keep swinging, get a hit. What are other cliches I can say? Aim for the fences. Aim for the moon, and if you miss, you'll end up in the stars. How do you come up with the prompts for your sub agents? My brain thinks it, and then I type it, and then I hit enter. Did you program any before college? No. Was fresh to it in college. I'm going to be honest. I only chose computer science because I really liked my PlayStation 2. So I chose a major with the word computer in it, and I chose computer science. That was literally my entire decision-making process. I really liked PlayStation 2, and so I chose a major with the word computer in it. I'm not even kidding. That was my entire decision-making process for getting into computer science. That was it. Boom. Literally no other reasoning whatsoever. I turned 17. My parents were like, you need to go to college. And I'm like, what do I do? They're like, I don't know. What are you interested in? And I'm like, I really like playing my PlayStation 2. And they're like, okay, well, find something like that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll do computer science. And then I went to school and paid $200,000 to learn computer science. I'm not kidding. There's no more, no less to the story of why I studied computer science than that. That's it. That's the entire story. Favorite PS2 game? My favorite PS2 game is also the greatest video game ever made. And that's SOCOM 2. SOCOM 2. Why do you have this face in every thumbnail? Because it gets me clicks and views, Nate Strickler. Favorite PS2 game? SOCOM 2 is the greatest video game ever made. Why do you have this face in every thumbnail? Because it gets me clicks. And I'll do whatever it takes to get clicks. Nate Strickler. That answer your question? Listen, if this face got me clicks, then every one of my thumbnails would be this. If this got me clicks, then every one of my YouTube thumbnails would be this. Okay? Do you get does that answer your question, Nate Strickler? Does that answer your question on why every YouTube thumbnail is that? Yeah, SOCOM 2, greatest video games of all time. I think all top 5 greatest video games were on the PlayStation 2. Number 1, SOCOM 2. Number 2, NFL 2K5. NFL 2K5. Number 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Then maybe number 4, NBA 2K11, which was on Xbox 360. There's your top 4 video games of all time. I just gave it to you. Top 4 video games of all time. I love your brain. Thanks for the fire content. Thank you, Drew Banksmore. Help, I cannot get more than one persistent agent to work. I don't know. Then ask your one persistent agent what the hell is going on. But haven't we moved on from the goofy face thumbnail? I'm going to be honest. I just don't care about thumbnails. I mean, I get that it's like half the game. I'm just not interested in the art of the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mr. Beast is interested in the art of the thumbnail. Like, he cares about every little. I don't care. When I'm done filming a video, I just, as quickly as humanly possible, get the thumbnail done so I can just move past that stage. And I get maybe that's slowing my growth, but I don't care. I don't find thumbnails interesting. I don't find the art of the thumbnail interesting. So I just quickly take whatever my last thumbnail was that worked and then change the title on it. It is what it is. Is it recommended? No. Should I hire an editor? Maybe. Am I going to? No. It is what SSX Tricky was good. GoldenEye was great. GoldenEye was great. Red Dead Redemption 2, most overrated video game of all time. I will stand on that. Red Dead Redemption 2, most overrated video game of all time. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 game. Rocket League. Rocket League's a good game. It's just too hard. It's just too hard. You got to try way too hard to get good at it. What's your NBA and NFL team? Boston Celtics, New England Patriots. I'm an all Boston guy. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, best game. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Game Boy Advanced. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Game Boy Advance on the Game Boy Advance SP. No one talks about Tony Hawk Pro Skater when they brought it to the Game Boy Advance. Not many people. There is nothing like the days when Game Boy was in, man. There was nothing like the days where you put in a new, fresh Game Boy Advance game and you just cook on the road. There's nothing. People don't talk about it enough. People don't talk about it enough. Would you recommend Claude Dispatch over OpenClaw? I mean, it depends. If you just want a walled garden, easy to use agent experience, then yes. If you want to like tinker and experiment and like try new things and get dangerous and get a little spicy, go OpenClaw. I like to tinker and get a little dangerous. SOCOM 2 all night, man. I'd play like 16 hours a day of SOCOM 2, man. Yeah, I don't know. Red Dead, you tripping? Red Dead was crazy? No, dude. No, dude. I thought the combat was terrible. Just the auto lock, fire, 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 auto lock, fire, 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 auto lock, fire, fire, fire. Combat was terrible. The horse riding was lame and boring. The graphics were incredible. The attention to detail was incredible. The storyline was incredible. I don't play video games for stories, just to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. Use AI to make a game. I always wanted to. When I get rich one day, when I'm like F you rich, when I'm like F you rich, I'm just going to make a video game with AI. That's all I want to do. Alex, is it true that Donda is better than Graduation? Number 1 Kanye album of all time, Dark Twisted Fantasy. Number 2 Kanye album of all time, Donda. Number 3 Kanye album of all time, Yeezus. And don't say, oh, you're just like a new Kanye fan. You're not an old school Kanye fan. I started listening to Kanye West the day his first album came out. The day his first album came out. Dark Twisted Fantasy, Donda, Yeezus. Top 3 Kanye albums. Just facts. And if you disagree, you're wrong. Well, do I use Claude subscription? Yes, you do. Ye was his worst album. Ye was his worst album. I like Jesus is King more than Ye. I love that meme. I don't know what that is. How do you get OpenClaw to not rely on itself as the brain of a program? I don't know what that means. What's that question? PlayStation had the violent games. Game Boy is all we got. You got to have both. You just tell your parents. You didn't lie to your parents enough if you couldn't have a PlayStation because of violent games. I was like 9 years old and I told my parents, yeah, but I'm not going to kill anyone in Grand Theft Auto. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm not going to interact with the prostitutes in Grand Theft Auto, Vice City. If you didn't pull that line, then what are you doing? If your parents didn't allow you to play violent video games, you didn't lie to them enough. You should have lied to them more. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you just self-told. That was a self-tell. You couldn't play violent video games? Well, you didn't lie enough. You should have lied more. Tony Hawk's Underground 2 and Tony Hawk's, what was the name of that one? American Wasteland was better than Pro Skater. I've never played Pro Skater. Well, what are you, like 15 years old? You never played Pro Skater, but you played American Wasteland? I think American Wasteland was the first Tony Hawk I didn't play. That's when I gave up on the series. That's when I was like, you jumped the shark. Can you authenticate your Claude subscription on your OpenClaw device and tell OpenClaw to use it without setting Anthropic as an OpenClaw model? What? Just use your OAuth. Break the rules. Who cares? I stopped paying attention to college sports a few years ago. After college, I stopped paying attention to college sports. Who are your top 5 dead or alive comedians? I don't know top 5. I'd say the number one comedian I was like obsessed with at his peak was Hannibal Buress. I thought Hannibal Buress was the funniest comedian at his peak. I think he like gave up on comedy. I really like, I don't know. I can't really name. I love comedy and I watch comedians. I'm just not like a big comedian ranker. I'll watch comedy, but like I don't rank comedians too much like I rank video games or rap songs. PS2, they'd have a banger every month, like 3 PS2 bangers. What was your starter Pokemon? Of course, Charmander. You choose anyone but Charmander, you're a little bit of a pussy, I'm going to be honest. Yeezus better than Twisted Fantasy? Disagree. Deadass Yeezus better than Twisted Fantasy? No. What do you think about Felix AI making money autonomously? Here's the thing. Listen, he got his bag. I'm happy for him. He got his bag. I'm happy for anyone who can get their bag. But I'm going to be more impressed when an agent can make money autonomously and it has absolutely nothing to do with crypto. Right, because that's the way crypto works. Like he got a bunch of money off fees, and then the people who are gambling on the coin paid attention to his products. And I'm not saying his products are bad or anything, but like I'm just not the crypto thing. I don't agree with. What I'll be impressed with is when an AI agent has nothing to do with crypto and is able to autonomously create value. What do you hate about crypto? I don't hate crypto. I don't hate crypto. I'm just saying in the context of an agent autonomously making money, I'm not impressed with like fees, crypto fees. Crypto fees are a zero-sum game. I'm not impressed with zero-sum games. I want positive-sum games. Build businesses that people use and it creates value for them. That's positive sum. I'm not impressed with zero-sum games. Buy a nice portable game monitor that you can move wherever when you need it. Dog, that's not how I work. If I'm going to buy a monitor, I'm going to go all out. I'm going to buy like the LG Ultra Gear 32-inch, like 10,000K one. Just got back from Game Developers Conference in San Francisco, and you can already use AI to a certain degree. You can already use it to a certain degree. You can use it to build full games. Hannibal and Eric Andre's show is peak. It really was. It was incredible. It was the hardest I laughed at anybody. Why did you move to a new apartment? The old one looked nice. Because I was working out of my living room. I needed an office. I was working out of my living room. Time to upgrade. Time to be a man. Can't work out of my living room forever. Eventually, you need an office. How do you feel about Tesla, Elon Musk? I love Tesla. I own a Cybertruck. I don't see myself ever buying another car that isn't a Tesla ever again for the rest of my life. Okay, now I'm banning you because you just sent the same thing 20 times. But I think Elon's a genius. I think he's the greatest inventor of entrepreneur of our time. I think he's the biggest genius. I think it's a blessing that we are alive at the same time as him. I think Tesla's the greatest car ever. I will never buy another car that's not a Tesla ever again. But I think Grok needs a lot of work. So that's that. That is that. Highly recommend the LG Ultra Gear. I'm not going to go big. I'm going to go the 32-inch. The Ultra Gear 32-inch, like 5K OLED that they have, if I get one. Did you see Cybertruck is officially the most dangerous vehicle of the last 50 years? That doesn't mean anything. Dangerous for who? Not for me on the inside. Dangerous for the people on the outside. And I don't care about them. I only care if I'm safe. Alienware 4K OLED 240 hertz is what I'm running for my main. Yeah, but all the Alienware stuff just like is kind of ugly. Like I don't like things that look like gamer. I don't want it to look gamer. Already 2 hours code, please. What does that mean? Summit X Bad Mosh. Are you under the impression that if I sat here and coded, anyone would sit here and watch? I've tried that. When I've listened to the people who have said, hey, you don't vibe code on these live streams, why don't you code on the live streams? Every time I'm like, okay, and then I start coding on the live stream, the viewership cuts in half. So if you want the videos where I do like deep technical work, just watch any of my other YouTube videos. The live streams are for hanging out and answering questions and having fun and laughing and learning and live, laugh, learning. Which Claude plan OAuth do you recommend for Henry as the brain? The most expensive one you can get, so you can use it as much as possible. I was going to get the LG Ultra Gear, but instead went with the MSI. It's curved and 4H and actually glossy. LG Ultra Gear is matte. What do you think will happen when OpenClaw can be run at home at Opus levels for everyday people battlers? Like the content bro been watching for the last month, got 2 Mac minis running. I mean, it's going to be amazing. Anyone will be capable of anything. Anyone will be capable of anything when we can all run it locally. That's why I'm talking about local models so much. Everyone should have AI they can run 24/7. Aside from collecting creator fees, which is no work, how do you think agents in crypto integrate in the future? Peter fudding crypto looks dumb on him. I disagree. I don't think it looks dumb on him. Like, I get it. You're probably in the crypto community. I used to be in the crypto community. Code, please. Okay, now Summit is banned. Ban user. There you go. Bye, Summit. I don't blame Peter. Like all his replies for like 2 months were claim the fees, claim the fees, claim the fees. Like the crypto community needs to have a little bit more accountability. Like you can't just harass someone for months and expect them not to hate you. Right? So you need to have a little bit of accountability. Like let's just be real for a second. I'd love for crypto to succeed. I'd love for it to succeed. But when 90% of the community is just harassing people and saying, claim the fees, claim the fees, claim the fees in the entire reply section for months on end, nobody's going to like you and nobody's going to want to build a product in your field. And let's also be real. 99.9% of crypto is pointless. Let's also be real for a second that like 99% of the utility of crypto right now is straight up gambling. Let's be honest. Once we can accept those things, then we can move on and talk about how crypto can be a part of all this. But I do believe stable coins will be a big part of AI agents. I think that's pretty clear. Stable coins and each agent having their own wallet. I think that's pretty clear. Knockclaw with the 1999. Thank you so much, Knockclaw. That is very, very kind to you. Earning my keep. Appreciate what you're creating. Glad to be a part of this timeline. That is very, very kind to you, Knockclaw. Thank you so much for that. You didn't need to do that. Thank you very much. Very kind to you. Meta just shut down the metaverse after dumping $80 billion into the project. They named their entire company after it. They named their entire company after it. Have you used auto research yet? I just started using auto research on my DJX Spark. Just joined your program. Do you share any details about how you set up your mission control there? I have a lot of aspects that you've added there. Yeah, I have. In the Vibe Code Academy, there's an entire course module on mission control, and I did an entire 2-hour recorded boot camp. So if you go to the OpenClaw masterclass, there'll be one called Mission Control in there you can watch. And then if you go to the OpenClaw live boot camps, there's an entire 2-hour mission control you can watch as well. Thank you very much for the $5 donation, Vlad Tachenko. Thank you for joining the Vibe Code Academy. Any thoughts on WAP? I considered doing WAP for the Vibe Code Academy. It was just too complex. It was just too complex. School is so simple. School is so simple. I just went in, I signed up, and I had a community. I go into WAP, I have to like download apps and install different, it wasn't intuitive. And so I just stopped using it. Like WAP, I was going to go at WAP over school originally. I was going to go at WAP over school. It was just too much. It was just, I didn't get what was going on. School was like, it's just simple. You just click sign up and boom, you have your entire thing and you're good to go. It was just super simple. I like simple. Simple is nice. Simple is very, very nice. Crypto bros are so annoying nowadays, man. Hope the AI space does not go the crypto route in the future. Pre-COVID crypto was a great community. Yeah, I mean, the issue is like, I think over the last couple of years, the veil kind of dropped on crypto. And it was like, I think for most of the beginning time of crypto, everyone had this like unspoken contract that like, hey, we're going to pretend like there's actual like utility here. Like there's an actual good for the world going on. And then I think over the last year, when meme coins became a thing, people just kind of dropped the veil. Like, let's not even pretend anymore. it's just gambling. Like, let's not even pretend like we're trying to make something of productivity here. Like, let's just go for it and go mask off and just gamble like crazy. And I think that's when things kind of just flipped things just flipped and a lot of people left. When did you first use Claude? I was using it from 2024, probably around the same time, 2024. Probably around the same time. $5 from Falcon Crypto. I just shit all over crypto. I'm thinking about creating an NFT collection we use as agent avatars. Can I send you a couple for free? If you can find my crypto address, then yes, send me a couple for free. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to do anything with them. I'm probably not even going to see them. I don't look at my crypto wallet NFT section. But sure, yeah, you can send them to me. Like, again, like I was into NFTs, but it's like, I feel like the mask is kind of off on NFTs now, which is like, there's just no point. There's no point. I mean, I used to be the NFT god, you know? It's sad for AI as a topic in general that all the crypto bros are doing AI's insane content. Yeah, but here's the thing. And thank you for your donation, Falcon Crypto. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you to send me that donation. Thank you very much. But here's the thing, and like why I don't care about LARPing. There's a few very overused terms in the world. I think gaslight, grift, and LARP are the three most overused terms. No one actually knows what any of them means. No one uses them properly. They just use it as attacks on anyone they don't like. But the thing with the AI's insane people is like, if you give bad advice in AI, it's obvious that it's bad advice, right? Like if you don't know what you're talking about in AI, it's obvious you don't know what you're talking about. So naturally, people get filtered out. Like if someone gives bad advice, they're not going to build an audience, right? No one's going to be like, oh, I'm following this person. They give bad advice, right? And so I don't care if like people who don't know what they're talking about talk about AI, because who cares? You know? Like if you go and you create a bunch of tweets talking about AI, if it's bad tweets, then you won't get any likes and you won't get any. So it's like, it's a competition. It's a perfect competition. We're 20 minutes over. I love you all. Thank you for watching the live stream. This was more of a casual hangout and chat one. I hope you don't mind. Let me know feedback if you got it. I hope you don't mind. I didn't feel like creating anything too crazy here. I just wanted to hang out. I just wanted to be honest. On a Wednesday, I just want to hang out and chat with you guys. I hope you don't mind that we just hung out and chat today. Leave a like down below if you haven't yet. Subscribe and turn on notifications. All I do is create amazing videos in AI. If you want to join the live OpenClaw Bootcamp this Friday on local models, Vibe Code Academy down below. Link to the Vibe Coding Academy down below. #1 AI community on planet Earth. 1,100 people are in it. 1,100 people. #1 on planet Earth. Vibe Coding Academy down below. Hit the like button. Thank you, Base G-Nels. Shout out Base G-Nels. Been with me since day one. Since day one. Same thing with Ali Catales. Day one. Chung's AI, even this guy's a clown. Day one. Joe Whitting, thanks, man. Appreciate your work. You inspire me. Looking forward to the next video. Appreciate you, Joe. Means a lot, Joe. Thanks for watching, Joe. Thanks for watching, Joe. Francis, thanks for watching. Joe Hidalgo, 8,000. Thank you. Nawclaw, thank you as always. Holger Whitting, thank you, Holger. I appreciate you. Gusso, thank you. Metzky, thank you, bro. NBUSA. Kosher, how did you learn to live stream on YouTube? I don't know. I just plug in my camera and turns it on. That's it. Kosher Kid, Sebastian Rosso, Santino, H. Schiffen, KB Mangawang, Falcon Crypto, Angel GJ2MV. Appreciate you all. I'm going to go do chest day at the gym. We live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. We'll be back Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific. 11 a.m. Pacific. Love you all. JCNY718, glad you found the channel. Glad you found the channel, my dude. Happy to have you here. Glad you're learning a little bit. Thanks for the inspiration and short out. Of course. Love your work, bro. Been watching for a while. Delay difference means I missed the live stream. Aiden Teague, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for watching. The support means the world. The support you guys give me means the world. The support you guys gives me means the world. Love y'all. Talk soon. Have a great rest of your day.